Hi everybody, it's me, Monica, and welcome to another speed build. So today we are going to be doing Maltese townhouses part 1. So since I've made my Mediterranean house inspired by my beautiful country, Croatia, I've got a lot of requests to do another Mediterranean house, and I've got a special request from Infinite Gamer to make a Malta-inspired build. So, since I didn't know anything about Malta's culture or architecture, I quickly went for a Google and Pinterest and trying to find different types of architecture, inspirations, and just the things like that. I really wanted to learn something new and more about Malta and just in general its beautiful architecture. And then I found this beautiful specific looking townhouses with this beautiful balconies in all of the bright colors such as red and blue and green and yellow, and they also have balconies like in more of a subtle colors because their houses are built with sandstone, and sometimes they use balconies in the same shades of sandstone, but most of those are like wooden and super colorful, and I was very inspired by that. I thought that looks so super cute, super unique, and even though the architecture of Malta is very close to my own country, I've seen these balconies only on the Malta's builds. So I really wanted to show you that because honestly it looks super cute. And unfortunately I started building this before I found out that we are actually going to get Mediterranean world in my wedding stories, and that world is called Tortosa. I've seen it on the Sims stream. Unfortunately, I'm very sad because of all the drama with Russia and that they don't want to release the pack there. I'm heartbroken, actually. I don't want to talk about the politics because I hate it, and it's just too much what's been happening in this world. But not giving Russian people a chance to play their favorite game, I'm honestly shocked, and I think that's not fair, and I'm really hoping that they're going to fix it all. But I must say that I really like the world, and I really like that this is the second world that actually our Sims can go swimming. Because you all know that we have more than just one world with the sea, but our Sims cannot swim in there, only in Solani. So I really like having the new one. And also in my latest Mediterranean video, I said that I would really like to have a Mediterranean world because I really like Mediterranean styles, but we don't really have a perfect place for build those. So unfortunately I built this in Oasis Springs, and that's the Sims 4 base game world. Unfortunately it doesn't have a sea around, but it has this beautiful sandy view and the stones and everything. So I think that probably fitted the most into this Malaysia sort of style. And I wanted to tell you that I made this video in 2 parts, and this is the first part, just the exterior and the bar, because I started with these 2 builds and then I thought, okay, maybe I can add another floor. And then after I put 2 floors more. Then I decided to make one more building and a cafe or a bar or whatever, something like that. And yeah, this speed build took me a long time, so I decided to make it in 2 parts. In the second part, you are going to be able to see the exterior of these 2 beautiful townhouses, and I'm very excited about that, because the interior of the Malta's houses is so dope. Honestly, it looks so cute. It's all covered in that beautiful sandstone, and also it has the same arches, like the same sandstone, and it looks so beautiful. I really tried to recreate that, and also I recreate that in a bar, so you're going to be able to see the example of what am I going to do in the second video. And I'm really hoping that you are going to get excited about that one, because it's so specific. It's definitely nothing. It's definitely different from anything I did before. It's similar here on the exterior of this build, but the interior is very specific, and I'm pretty excited about that. Also, I've been using windows from Peacemaker, also windows from Felix Andre, and the new windows that we've got in the Harlux set from Felix Andre and Harry. So if you decide to support them on their Patreon, you can get it now. And if you prefer to wait, you are going to need to wait for like a month or so. But it's a beautiful bag, especially the clutter. I really like it, and I really like this shuttered look that they choose for windows and doors. That's something that I will probably use the most in this bag. Also, since Malta has this beautiful colored balconies, it also has the same colored shutters, and that's so amazing. It looks so colorful. I really love it. Also, they have all the different types of windows, and just super adorable and romantic town, especially their capital city called Valetta. And I probably saw the most pictures from there on the Pinterest, and it looks absolutely stunning. I think that I'm going to make more than just one style from Malta in the future, but for the first one, I really wanted to try to recreate these balconies, and it was definitely a challenge for me, because I needed to find a way for it to look realistic, because these balconies are a bit shorter than the rest of the wall. So I needed to use the half walls to recreate that, and also these fake little roofs. And I think those are from the Jungle Adventure, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, for the items that I used in here, I of course used Felix Andre and Harry. I used a little bit of a clutter that I really like, and also I used Pierre Sim. And I used Charlie Pancakes. I think that I used the Lavish from him. That's his wardrobe, open closet bag, and also I used his small bag for the children's room. But more about the interior of these townhouses in my next video, of course. But just so you know, we are going to have space for 2 families, 1 family of 2, so 1 couple, and for another family of 4, so it's parents and 2 kids, a toddler and a child, yes. And this little cafe bar, I was so in love with it. It has such a jungle vibe to it. I don't know why did I went with that theme, because this is like a Mediterranean build. But I think for the cafe to look more interesting, I needed to do something special. So I decided to go for that theme. You are going to see that pretty soon. Here you can see that I made different levels here on this terrain, because I wanted to create that illusion of a hill, because everything in Malta is basically on the hill and you need to go up or all the way down to, walk throughout the town. And here we are in the bar. It's not super big, but it has 2 floors and it has 2 terraces. One is on the first floor or the second floor for some countries. And one is on the roof. You was able to see that one already. And I don't know, I really tried to leave as much of this sandstone so it can show, because I really like that in the Mediterranean houses, that you can see their texture and from which materials that they're made of. And I really like that about the houses. I think that makes them special. So I really wanted to leave as much of this sandstone that I could possibly leave. And this sandstone is actually from the kit, the country kitchen kit. You wouldn't believe it. But I really like this one for this. If you look at houses in Malta, they look a little bit round down from the exterior of the houses. That's because of that old sandstone facade. And I found it perfect for this, that one from the kit. And I just decided to use it. I had a few more options, but this one just worked the best for me. So if you don't have that kit, don't stress about it. Just change it to any other stone that you like, basically. And here we are in the bathrooms. I made 2, not bathrooms, toilets, for the guests, of course. And also, I just remembered that now there is a mod in which you can live on the lot where is also a bar. So definitely you should check that out. I will try to find it so I can include the link into my description if you are interested in that. But I think that's the perfect mod to play, because you guys probably need that. I would need that because I really like to build like half residential and then half, I don't know, a bar or a shop or anything like it. I really like the combination between the both. So this is the second floor, and I just put some couches over here from the new Harlux set, and also few tables here and there, and that's basically it for this build, you guys. So I'm really hoping that you enjoyed this speed build and that you just cannot wait for the second part of this Malta's houses, because honestly I cannot. And I'm sending you a lot of kisses. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I cannot wait to see you again very, very soon. Bye bye, you guys.